editing Avi, I sat down to edit the wardrobe declutter, but before I could, I came across all this footage that I had done in preparation for it. And it just fascinated me how, I want to say funny, but I've never seen the side of me where I'm just trying to use the last two brain cells that I have to piece together a coherent plan for me to like get my shit together, really. And yeah, it's just interesting to watch. So if you want a chatty, like, you know, plan with me to chuck on in the background, or just some background noise, I think this would be great. But it is absolutely chaotic, so enjoy. Literally feel like my head is gonna explode because I can't think in this space, probably because I just have so much stuff everywhere on every surface of things that I need to do that I just haven't done yet, and it's getting too overwhelming. So there are like really important things that I need to do for work, but I cannot concentrate at all. And the thing is, like, I want to okay, wait, I can do this. Okay, so there's this, okay, so okay. It's the end of the quarter this week, and so there are a lot of end of quarter tasks that I want to get done. I did this as well last end of quarter, because I had started the quarter with like all these projects and I was on track, I guess, and then I was like, I'll go to Wellington for a week, and then never come back because my grandfather passed away, and then I went to India for 2 months, and then I came back straight into production week for a production and was working on that. Plus I needed to get my business up and going so that could be sold at the, like, to be, you know, part of a market thing. And so everything's just everywhere. And then before I knew it, it was like a week till the end of the quarter, just like this week. And I was like, I will just get everything done instead of doing the intelligent thing and doing what I tell our clients, and, you know, going through the list and thinking of, do I actually need to do this? Does this have to be done right now? Can it be delayed? Can it be delegated? Can it be deleted? And just doing the essential tasks. Instead of doing that, because I don't listen to my own advice, I decided to do everything. And it was a long weekend, and I spent 4 days just doing everything, and unfortunately, I did get it all done, so I'm never going to learn, am I? So we're going to do it again now. Yeah, so come with me, I guess, to not learn lessons. One of the things that I did last time, and I can like show you this. Let me just, I don't love that. Let me, trying to math how to make this happen. Okay. I'm gonna make the problem worse, so get pins out so I can put you in a pin cup if you want to focus. Voila. Oh, and please hold. Hello. Hello. Yes. Okay, so let's make a list. The last time, I went all out last time. And this was my end of quarter blitz. And maybe some of these might repeat, but basically, I just know as soon as I start recording, the phone's gonna ring again. So take 3, I guess. So the last time, okay, actually, pack it up. I am a big believer in lists. I do loads of lists, like very much love it. The last time I did it, I made a really big one, and it was just for a week, so this was for 1 week, all of these things. Most of them I got done that week, and then some were done after the fact, but I think this could work, and I will do it again. In terms of rooms and stuff, I kind of moved around things, and like, okay, so some of the things was I curated my journal collection. I think I might need to do that again because it is the middle of the year, and this is when I usually transition from my current journal into my next journal. I have something interesting planned for that, so it hasn't arrived yet, so that will be put on hold, but I can curate some of the other ones and swap out the ones that I've already used up. There were quite a few that I finished in this last quarter, so there are doubles. So, for example, I have this one that I finished, and then it's now this one, so one can stay, one can go. I am also in the process of building a second brain. I might actually do a book review on it, but building a second brain means that I'm taking my analog information and digitizing it. So a lot of my really old journals are out because I need to upload them, and so that means we're having just absolute journal chaos up here. I would also like to do a bullet journal flip through if people are interested. I've been bullet journaling since 2018 in Leuchtturm journals, but I have dabbled in it since 2015. So yeah, there's a few journals to go through, but it'll be a nice trip down memory lane. The other thing was reset desk. Absolutely, my desk currently is covered in diamond art, like the little gems, and it's got pens and a couple of the projects I'm working on. Reset my stationery cart. My stationery cart is actually looking pretty good, so I don't need to do that. Reorganize puzzle corner, also looking really good. I have been borrowing a lot of puzzles since I joined the library earlier this month, so that's been fun. I might look at downsizing my journal collection because I'm thinking of moving. I definitely won't be taking them all, or just, yeah, maybe downsizing, looking at that. I do want to do a giant declutter of everything because it just constantly overwhelms me how much stuff I have. Also, I said start a physical red stack. I have it over here. But what overwhelms me is the books that I've started but not finished yet. I might do like a video where I just finish all of the books that I've not finished yet. Clear coffee table. It's currently covered in a puzzle, so probably should do the puzzle. Move furniture around and plants. I love it so much now. I moved it yet again, and I love this layout. The room just feels bigger, and it just makes me happier. And we also fit in a little sewing station, so I've been enjoying sewing. Last time we created a Kyle station. Kyle station has also become my what I'm decluttering soon station, and we also unpacked my elephants, and it breaks my heart that I might need to pack them up again to move and put away a puzzle. I'm not sure which puzzle it is, but I actually need to glue a puzzle and put another puzzle away. So library is a little bit similar to last reset. The only other thing is my entire stationery closet is also out. Because some of it needs to find a new home, or I need to use up, and a lot of it is going to be sold off. So there's going to be that as a big theme of like things I need to sell. The other thing is my bedroom. Bedroom's looking good. I just need to go through all of my clothes and see which ones can be sold. I have kept a lot of clothes because my weight fluctuates so much with my medication. I've kept a lot of clothes as like, oh, I'll come back to it or whatever. It genuinely doesn't bring me joy. to see that much stuff that I need to find homes for, so I'm gonna just sell them, and then if I fluctuate in weight, I'll just have to buy new clothes, right? Yeah, so that's where I am, I think. The other thing is I need to get back into working into my business, so there's that. There's a lot of social media stuff I need to get on top of. I'm so behind on my DMs. It's embarrassing. So behind on my emails and phone calls and scheduling and appointments. I've just not done anything for 2 months. I've missed out on so many things for the past 2 months that I need to reach out, rebook those things in now that I'm feeling a bit better. But again, I'm a bit hesitant because my sad girl season normally doesn't last this long. So we're in uncharted territory. We're just taking each day as it comes. So yeah, my camera is gonna die soon, so I will charge that. I'll make a list and I'll see you soon. If that isn't like a representation of how much I'm falling apart, I don't know what is. Like my camera dying, my card being full, and yeah, my brain not functioning. There you go. That's just a day in the life. Yeah. So this is me on the phone. I'm gonna clean the lens. That's a fun reminder. Is that better? Yeah, a bit better. We're gonna make a list together. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna just pop you here. We're gonna make a list. It's gonna be a chatty list. You're gonna love it. If this quality looks good, why tell me why I spent so much money on the camera. Okay, so here is my highlight. Also, I did not use my journal much this month. Like I just abandoned it. I've just been winging it. I don't know how successful this month was, but did I get a lot of other creative projects done? Yes. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. Okay, so what are we gonna do? I kind of wanna gray felt. I just love having every possible stationery you could ever want at arm's reach. Or it's more than arm's reach because there's so much stuff here. It's kind of the problem. Okay, so end of quarter blitz. How am I going to do this? I might do it by room. This is a lot of pressure. Starting with the bedroom. Ooh, I don't love that. I'll add a drop shadow to it. When I was starting journaling, I was also always obsessed with the drop shadows that Amanda Rachel Lee did. But we didn't have my liners, so I had to improvise. And I bought this Tombow dual brush pen in gray. It's dying or dead at the moment. But before I found this, I actually bought something else. Oh, I'll show you. Okay, so to improvise for Amanda Rachel Lee's drop shadows with the mile liner, I bought firstly this bad boy. It's a Renault Art Copic pen knockoff, and I was hoping that I could use this, if I can find some blank paper, to do my drop shadow. It is a nice gray. The thing I didn't realize was it's a freaking alcohol marker, so it bleeds through the page. So this was a no-go. I just have this random alcohol marker now. And then the next thing I did was, I used to be into the fine liners by Stabilo. And so I would just like color in the drop shadow. When we go through my my 2018 bullet journal, you're gonna see this. So just mind your business, right? I had to do what I had to do, okay? Student life. Am living at the end of the world where stationery isn't as appreciated as it should be. And then finally, I found this at Gordon Harris and game changer. I've used it up all. Like, I'm pretty sure it's dead. Yeah, it's not gonna do a thing. But it's funny. The black one is very much alive because I never used it. It's so dark. Look at that. It's so good. I should probably use it. But I just wanted to do shadows, which now I can do with my liners. So happy we have them now. Okay, so bedroom. Don't judge me, but actually, I did unpack after the retreat. I just happened to repack it and then go to Auckland for like 5 days. So, unpack suitcase. What else did I have last time? Because my room doesn't change very much. Oh yeah, we can change sheets. Do the usual, vacuum and trash. Okay, so I said add art. I kind of just leaned it up against it. I didn't actually hang it up. The art that I was thinking of was, I got this beautiful print from Mountie Made, which I need to print and hang up. And I also have a puzzle that I need to glue and frame and hang up. But now that I'm thinking of moving, is it even worth it? Or should I just hang it up in my new house? Might just hang it up in my new house. Sort out all the jewelry. Oh my gosh. So I did this last time. I sorted out all of my Indian jewelry. In a house where you have 3 Indian women, there's so much jewelry. I can show you how I organized it. I'm pretty proud of it. Because now you can shop in our little jewelry store. Clear the bedside table. Always need to do that. Bathroom looks good. I might hang up art in the bathroom because that place could use some zhuzhing up. Move furniture around in main spaces. Yes, we did that. It's great now. Reset art room. Okay, we did, but actually we didn't. That was moved and now it's gotten worse because I've brought half of it into my library. Or reorganized linen closet. So good. Love it. I also need to do laundry. That is a project. Okay, the other project is I need to go through all of my clothes. And figure out which need mending, which need selling, which need donating. And just, yeah. And just use more of my clothes and then like also replacing because some of it needs to go. Yeah, I need to go through my clothes. I've been through my stationery, my books, my jewelry, my shoes, and now we just have clothes. I think, do I own anything else? Any other categories? I have like my garage stuff, which in the garage I have my my archives of like things I've studied, as well as like my journals and stuff, which we're bringing up and uploading. Then I also have a shit ton of Christmas things, but I love my Christmas things. And last year I splurged and got like glass ornaments, so they're gonna last forever, I hope. Yeah, that's kind of it in the garage. Yeah, I just need to go through all of my clothes, and we can do that together, and you will see how bad it is. Okay. isn't so bad, she says. So, library. I love my library. It honestly feels like the playroom I never had as a child. It's so good. Just all of the crafts that I've been able to do this month just blows my mind. Okay, so reset desk, obviously. I need to like do something about these gem art things, but yeah. I'm gonna say only keep what needs to be out. Research stationery, closet stuff, and then I'm now so I had a whole bunch of stationery stored in boxes, which I went through, and now those boxes are taken up by my fabric stuff, which I knew was going to happen. That's why I didn't want to start sewing, because I knew I was going to have a fabric closet. So, yeah. I am going to start is it adventurous? I'm gonna start a big project. I'm gonna make, feels scary to say. Okay, I'm gonna make a quilt. I found this really beautiful blue fabric when I went to Spotlight, and initially I wanted to do like a patchwork quilt, but this quilt is so beautiful. I think I might just do like single fabric kind of quilt. I don't know what it's called, but I'll do it. I'll take you along for the process, and maybe we'll have a quilt for the reading nook. Sweat out fabric stuff. And I need to vacuum in here. Yeah. We've got a puzzle going though, so we need to finish the puzzle before we can vacuum. And then I'm gonna have a big garage sale. That's gonna be its own category. So one idea I did have was I have a machine that takes payments for Kyle, and I could just use that to take payments for this and literally put all my shit in the car and have a car boot sale up in Auckland for my stuff. So, see if they're interested. And I could do that maybe next week. But for that I need my books, stationery, puzzles, clothes. So yeah. That is an option, but it would really help if I could just let go of a lot of those things and move on. And then finally is my social media stuff. Or really my business stuff. It sucks having a chronic illness and trying to build a business. I remember when I've done it previous times, I would just be able to work longer and harder. But I've just really struggled in the last few months just to keep up with myself. So my business has suffered. So I need to go through my photos and just see if I can use any for some posts, and do that on Canva, and then just create the captions to go along with them. I need to finish posting about the retreat on my Bookstagram, so I can post some reviews about my favorite books. And then on my main, I will do like a June wrapped, I guess. The other thing is I need to do like what I read in June, or like in the last 6 months, and yeah, there's a few things. And also somewhere along the way I need to like set up for July. So I need to do like a Q2 reflection and a June one. Lots of things to do, yeah. So yeah, that's how it's going. And I have this random bit of washi that I can stick over there. So it can be kind of part of the vibe. Okay, cool. Okay, there's a lot of things to do. I feel better having it on paper now. Also, I was meant to confirm for therapy tomorrow, which I didn't do. That's fun. Okay. I will reply to her, and then we'll get going. Okay. Okay. One random thing that I actually have to do, and if you haven't done this, do this with me, is close my tabs. I just have so many tabs open all of the time that I just need to close them. And I've got a couple of things. I've got one tab, right? And it literally, you just click the funnel and then it'll take all of these tabs and then put them on a separate page, like on the one tab page. The problem is I've never closed a tab from one tab. So I've had this for a few years now. There are 907 tabs that I've put into this funnel that I just have never looked at. But I know that one day if I really do need it, it's there. So I've had one tab since the 21st of October 2018, and I've never gone back. But there are 907 tabs there for me if I ever should need them. That's fun. The other system that I've newly started using is called Readwise. Basically, I can just send things to Readwise on my phone, my iPad, my computer, wherever really, on the internet. Send anything. It could be videos, articles, web pages, blogs, LinkedIn posts, whatever. Send it to Readwise, and then when I have a moment, I can read it. It'll categorize it by time it will take, and then you can just read it. You can highlight bits, add notes to it, and then that all gets put away. And then I need to somehow figure out how to link Readwise to my second brain so then I can have it on over there. But yeah, so that's my long-winded way of telling you I have a problem with tabs. And we're going to have a tab closing party, and we're going to close tabs together because that's fun. Yeah, I was gonna volunteer for a puzzling event, but I have plans now, so that is no longer needed. I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna time lapse this because you don't need to know what tabs I got open. So today I was thinking that I've had enough. I'm struggling to keep it together, just overwhelmed, and just, yeah, I can't do it. I can't do this anymore. So we're gonna reset all of my spaces this weekend, and I thought I'd start. Okay, so we're gonna reset all of my spaces this weekend. I've made a list of the things that I want to tackle, and we're just gonna work through it. So yes, first up, I'm gonna like go through my doom piles almost, or like the piles of things that I've just accumulated. And one of them is this. It's a goodie bag that I got last weekend at a conference, and I thought we could go through it together. This isn't going to be a regular thing. I don't always get goodie bags. It just happens that last week and this week I have goodie bags. So let's go through it. First up is a chocolate chip dough ball. It's free from gluten, dairy, and refined sugar. So that would be yum. They make 10 of the balls. Yeah. A pen that says tits up. And a Frankie starter kit. So it's a reusable toothbrush where you just change out the toothbrush heads, which sounds interesting. A pink rubber ducky from one of the speakers, and turmeric supplements, I'm guessing, so that's fun. Cashew and vanilla milk, so I believe this is concentrate, and then you just have to mix it with water, so the space and water will make milk, which I think is cool. It's a Q10 protection cream, always handy. Pete's Natural and Pink Lemonade and Lemonade. I don't think I've tried any of these products, so this is going to be fun. Go to Better You Sleep Stick and Become. So they're natural inhalers that help with sleep and to become. A fluffy to go cup. So I actually was at the table with the owner of this company, and she's so lovely. I loved her story, how she started with fluffy cups for her kids and then just expanded to coffee cups, so you can get matching mummy and me cups, which I think is so cute. And then the Only Good Peach and Honeysuckle hand wash. Also, a couple more things. A Super Duo Superfoods powder. You can just add a scoop of that to your smoothie or water, as well as Fat Girl Brightening, Collagen Brightening Eye Mask. And that's everything. I'm just a bit overwhelmed about where to start. I'm thinking I'll do the clothes tomorrow or on Sunday, because they'll all be washed and dried tomorrow. And on Sunday, go through the wardrobe, pick out what to keep, what to unhaul, declutter, and put away. So that means today we'll go through all the library stuff. So yeah. I know it seems like I did nothing except for yap and make a list, which I'm great at, but I've chucked in a time lapse of me resetting the library and just going through some of the Doom piles. I want to say that it worked, but you can clearly see that it's a work in progress. That's all I'm gonna say.